Hey guys, Candace Guys here, and thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Listen, today's going to be a little different. I know that it is Pretty Wednesday, and thus I made sure I was pretty for today's conversation, but that is not why I'm here today. Today I want to talk to you about something that is very important, near and dear to my heart, and that is normalizing the conversation about depression and anxiety. In fact, I've been working hand in hand with some pretty amazing women to head up a campaign called No Shame November. And No Shame November is all about having open and honest conversations about depression and anxiety so that people no longer feel ashamed of how they are dealing with these emotions internally, right? Did you know that I suffer from depression and anxiety? Probably not, because the world paints the picture of depression and anxiety as what it looks like on these commercials we see, right? But in all actuality, depression and anxiety comes in all different shapes, forms, sizes, symptoms, outlooks, right? And so even bubbly personalities such as myself, who happen to be the life of the party, can still silently suffer from anxiety. So I just want to let you know that if you are suffering from depression or anxiety, you are not alone in this fight or in this battle. And I want to offer you a few ways to spot depression and anxiety and how to deal with those on a day-to-day basis, right? Pay attention to your habits. If you find yourself eating more than you normally do, having crying spells without knowing why, sleeping more, being more withdrawn, feeling sad emotions, then you may be suffering from depression and anxiety. And when I feel those feelings, one of the most important things I can do is assess what is subconsciously or consciously causing me to feel this way, right? Sometimes we're dealing with things and we're carrying on these millions of different hats, and it can be overwhelming. It doesn't make you crazy, it makes you human. And even the strongest of us deal with those types of feelings and emotions. My advice to you: take a moment for yourself. Take time to try to assess what's going on with you and what you can do to make yourself feel better as it relates to those situations. And I'd also encourage you to take time to really utilize a sisterhood of women who you can speak to about these emotions. That was one of the best things that I could have done for myself throughout one of the biggest moments of depression that I had in my life, was to confide in a friend who I knew was non-judgmental and who would be there for me and help me to talk through the feelings and emotions that I was going through at that time. But girl, I get it. Listen, if you don't feel like you have someone you can trust to talk through those emotions, guess what? Therapy saved my life. We often think that therapy means that we're crazy, we're delusional, we need medicine. And sometimes we do need medicine to help us through those times and those moments. But guess what? You're not crazy. Sometimes it's great to have that non-biased outlet to be there to listen to you, to talk through your feelings and your emotions and why you feel the way that you feel. Sometimes you need a professional to help you to be able to talk through the things that you can't figure out on your own. Thirdly, I really want to encourage you to use positive affirmations. Positive affirmations was one of the best things that I did during my huge stint with depression, right? And positive affirmations just means writing down positive reminders to yourself that push you to keep going. And those affirmations can be: I am more than a conqueror, I am courageous, I am strong, I can do this, I will keep fighting. If you're having a tough time thinking through what those affirmations can be, I use Pinterest as one of my best friends during that time. And I also have a guide that includes some positive affirmations on the Candace Guys website. And I'll be sure to link the site down in the description below. But whatever you do, I want to encourage you to keep going throughout this time. Hey, maybe you're watching this and you're not suffering from depression. You are living your best life. You're listening to Christmas carols. You're excited about the upcoming holidays. I want to encourage you to be nicer than necessary. That extra grouchy coworker, that hyper person who you feel is overly annoying, you never know what they're going through. They could be suffering from depression and anxiety. So I ask you to show them grace, show them mercy, give them a kind smile, go the extra mile to be generous and nice, because you never know what people are going through, and you might just be what that person needs to continue to push through to the next day. I'm Candace Geis, and I thank you so much for tuning in today. I ask that you would like, share this channel, tell a friend to tell a friend about CandaceGeis.com, and help us to normalize the conversation about No Shame November and what it means to go through depression and anxiety. We're winners. We've got this. We can do this. Until next time, guys. Toodaloo.